What's up, YouTube? You already know the deal. Snake Cartel with another video. I may let this video continue into the next day. It's currently Saturday night. Just chilling with my boy. I actually got him some new stuff. I'm gonna put some night crawlers in here just to add to the ecosystem. Gotta clean that poop out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I also got some leaf. I'm gonna put some leaf litter in there too, and as well as in some of the other enclosures I have for my other pets, just to spice things up a bit. I may put some in the lychee cage, but I actually really want to put some in the centipede cage. I feel like that would be a great addition. But yeah, guys, I been a pretty busy week. Haven't really been as in much of the creative mood. I definitely still like making videos, but it's just been a lot going on outside of YouTube that I've just been having to take care of. And I'm not gonna go too deep into detail, but just making moves to where I can really transition out of the corporate world without fully relying on YouTube. Definitely that's definitely my main focus right now, guys, because I don't know, like, I'm definitely grateful that I have a job, but I never saw myself staying in corporate long term or just working any typical job forever. I've just never had that personality. I've always been able to make it work, of course, for the time being, but it's just time for a change, guys. And I know you guys know what I mean. Some of you may be going through the same thing, or maybe it may not be work related, but you're going through, you just feel like you need to rebuild or transition in life. I feel like we all go through these phases. I do need to give my boy light spritz. I may wait though. I've done that before when he's been when he's been in motion, and it just really spooked him pretty bad. He literally just flew off the purchase. I'm like, dang boy, my bad. I ain't mean to scare you. I do need to hit Target. I need to get a couple notebooks. It kind of ties into what I was mentioning earlier, learning some new things just so I can start writing some stuff down. Feel like I'm in school again, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make proactive moves in life in order to get to the next level. That's one thing I've definitely learned throughout my life. All right, guys, we are now in the car on the way to Target. I think I may add some footage of me in there if they're not playing the any music. I can't remember that dude, but usually grocery stores tend to play, you know, music, I guess, to set the vibe, get people in the mood to shop, I guess. A little psychological game. But definitely excited to get my new journey started with like the things I've been learning. Because I don't want to, YouTube definitely has major potential, but I don't want to get into the same, look at that. I don't know why it's nothing significant, I just like the lights, but back to what I was saying, I don't want to get into what I got in before when I first started the channel when I lived in New Mexico. It's like just relying on this to be my out from the corporate world. And I had a different job back then, for those of you who don't know. And I just want to be in a space where I can just be more free. I can interact with my animals a lot more, or really do that full time in a sense. In a sense, I'll still be like this. What I'm learning is definitely give me a lot more freedom without sacrificing income. That's another big thing for me. I'm the type of person, I like to have my cake and eat it too. I don't care what anybody's saying. I always thought that saying was so stupid. I mean, what's the point of having the cake if you can't eat it? That's how I look at it. But there's some other animals I definitely would want. I don't want to go too crazy with, like, you know, the reptiles though, or just pets in general, because I don't want to get to the point where it's overwhelming. But it's not really, getting more animals is not really my main focus right now. I just really want to get into a space where I can just feel more free, like just mentally, just mentally less mentally exhausted. That's definitely been a thing the past couple weeks. But the way I look at it is, it's just a how would you say, it's a motivator to pivot. That's how it was. That's how I actually got into the corporate world. I used to work at Amazon as a driver. I did that for almost 3 years. I actually started doing Amazon right when they just became a thing. And I did that full time in college, full time, simultaneously. So I feel like this is just another art where I got to balance two things until I can get to the promised land, so to speak. I forgot about this construction they have out here. I hope this is let's see. Okay, they actually don't have the cones in the road right now. Maybe they finished, or it's just gonna start later. Because usually when I'm out like super late, but it's what 9:47. Usually they have the cones up by now. But yeah, guys, I just want to be in a spot where I can just mentally feel a lot freer. And I just never liked the thought of just having a boss going, you know, just watching over me. There we go. But I have a pretty good relationship with my supervisor. It's just, I don't know, it's just anybody that's been in the corporate world. Let me switch hands. My hand is getting a little bit tired. They just know that there's just like a lot of unnecessary politics in play, and even beyond the work. It's really not the workload, guys. It's just, you know, that's kind of ramping up too, but it's just the mind. YouTube, what's up? Let me grab the camera a little bit. Yeah, sorry, man. My video got cut off, and it's currently the next day, man. I had to delete some things, and I think my phone was overheating too, so that made it cut off as well. But yeah, man, I didn't even I didn't even have a chance to rewatch the clip to see exactly what I was saying. But it's a new day, new energy, man. I'm on the way to get a nice coffee to get my day started. I did want to get some footage of me in Target, but my phone cut off, man, like as I was going there, and it was already like super hot, so it was kind of making the phone malfunction a bit. But you know, I'm feeling a lot better today. Got a fresh start, got a fresh cut too, and about to get some stuff for the snakes. I actually got to get a couple rodents so I can feed my carpet python and the green tree python, and I may get a rat for the for my blood and ball python, but because it's been several weeks. What I do, guys, and I actually got this from Tom Crutchfield. I feel like my bigger snakes, like the blood and ball python, since they're like thicker bodied, I feed them larger meals less frequently. So like every 3-ish weeks, I'll feed them like a large rat, because they're the only snakes that I have that they could actually handle those. And you know, they're pretty big, man. They're like little chihuahuas, so they could you know, they're good for a minute, because like, even when I try to feed them any like, you know, what's the word, any more frequent than that, then they usually refuse it, honestly. So I know that like 3 to 4 weeks is best for that size of meal, and I think it's good enrichment for them because it's like a little bit more of a challenge. Not too much. You don't want to kill your snake or have them choke out, but yeah, they that seems to work best for me. I just hate when they refuse them, because it's like, dang, like now I gotta like throw it away. But yeah, man, that's what I've been doing so far. All the inverts are pretty good as far as like the crickets. They're good for a little bit. Luckily, that's what I like about all my pets. They're pretty much similar, like the inverts. They don't have to eat regularly, similar to the snakes. So it makes it easy for me and my pockets. That's one thing I love about exotic pets. People that aren't used to it, man, when they hear about you, like, you know, they feed them every week or every couple weeks, they're like, oh man, they don't die like that. I'm like, nah, man, it's normal. But to me, that's the beauty of it. It's a beautiful day too. It's currently Sunday as I'm filming this. I kind of like that car right there, pretty cool. Beautiful day, beautiful windy day, I should say. Definitely ready to get the day started, man. I haven't been waking up as early as I want lately, man. This has been a thing that's been going on for a few weeks, because I've just been, I don't know, I've been staying up later. For the longest, I've been naturally going to sleep pretty early. And, you know, hence why it was a little bit easier for me to wake up at like, you know, 6:30-ish a.m. every day. And, you know, I usually have to do that for work, but that's different. And, because, you know, you kind of got to do that. But I like to make the most out of my weekends. But I did get up a little earlier than I did yesterday. But I was a little lit yesterday as well. Because I was, the family friends I had that just came and moved in, I, you know, had to show them a good time. Took them to the Seafood Sounds bar, showed them Fremont. So your boy was a little lit, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to get back into it, but it's like I feel like I'm juggling a lot of things at once, which I feel like it's kind of exhausting me in a way. Hey, man, look at that C8. I had to get that in the clip. I saw it coming up behind me, man. I'm telling y'all, Snake Cartel, that's a Stingray, but Snake Cartel, I'm having the Z06, man. It's stamped. I'm telling you. I had to get that in there, man. The Corvettes, some of my favorites. Beautiful car. I like that gray too. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom in. All right, y'all. So we got the coffee secured. I brought my green juice too. I already had that, but we're gonna get a little pull on here. gets old. That never gets old, man. I love doing that. All right, y'all. We at the car wash, man. Gotta keep the whip clean. Definitely overdue. I meant to do this some days ago. They gave your boy the suds. I love car washes, man. I love getting my baby right. Yeah, man. I wish this Sunday could last forever, man. I'm definitely gonna start taking. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. It's getting a little loud, but my birthday is next month. My birthday is in July, so definitely I have a lot of PTOs built up, so I'm definitely gonna take a good amount of that. I did plan to go to the Catalina Islands, but looking at those hotel prices, I really didn't plan that out far ahead enough. So I still want to do that this summer, but I might wait till like August or September. But I am I actually took a sick day recently, guys, and I wasn't even sick. I just was like just mentally exhausted, and I had a lot of sick time built up because I never really take off, especially not those types of particular days. So I had like 2 weeks worth of sick days built up, so I went ahead and used it, man. I just needed a reset for real. All right, y'all. I secured the goods for my snakes. I also got one of these to put in the green tree python's cage. I actually have one of these in my carpet python's cage, but got one of the smaller ones for right now, since he does have like a bit of his cage isn't as big as the carpet pythons, but I always adding new stuff to my enclosures, man. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. Snake Cartel out.